welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. My name is Nyla and become a part of the gang. Like, what? Okay, y'all, so y'all probably wondering, time has been ticking, girl. Where have you been? I'm going to explain to y'all where I've been, how my life has changed in these 3 months that I've been MIA from YouTube, not by choice. I'm gonna explain everything to y'all. I'm just gonna explain where I've been, y'all. And y'all, this curl right here is like sticking to the side, and this one's like kinda, you feel me, it's bothering me, probably bothering y'all. Basically, it's going to be explaining everything in this one sit down video. I've changed. Y'all notice anything different? Yes, y'all, I got my braces off. Y'all, I got my braces off in February. I got my braces off the day after Valentine's Day, y'all, February 15th, 2023. It's March 9th. It's currently 6:06 p.m. The reason why I've been going is because my camera has been broken. B-R-O-K-E-N, broken completely. So y'all, one day I picked up my camera and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start a vlog. I'm gonna post a vlog today, edit, record, this and third, you know, get some content out there. Y'all, as I'm recording the vlog, I pick up my camera. Mind you, it's not on a tripod, and I have my camera on a tripod. I just was like holding the camera. So I have the camera, right, and I dropped the camera, y'all. The camera slips out my hand and it drops as I'm like recording. So I pick up my camera, I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, it's still on, so it must be okay, you know. So y'all, I'm looking at myself through the little like camera lens part where I can see myself, like the top part of the camera. So I'm looking, I'm like, well, it's really blurry, like why is it so blurry? So I take my shirt or whatever I was wearing that day and I like try to, like, you know, clear it up so that y'all can see crystal clear, like how I'm seeing crystal clear, well, was before I dropped the camera. So then it's like it's blurry, y'all. So then my camera starts like turning off, like turn on. So I'm like what did I do to this camera? So then y'all, I take the flip part down and I stopped recording and I turned the camera around, and y'all, I broke the lens to my camera, y'all. Like literally the lens was like shifted, lopsided. I probably should have took a picture of it, but y'all, I did not take a picture. I don't think if I took a picture, I'm gonna upload it on the screen for y'all, but I don't think I took a picture. Alright, y'all, so then I'm like, well, maybe, okay, so I'm thinking it's not that like that much big of a deal that I like dropped the camera and like the lens kind of popped out of place. So I'm thinking, all right, as long as I get the camera to pop back in place, then I'll be cool. Like I'll just continue with my day, continue with my vlog, continue with everything I had planned, set in stone for that day. And y'all, so crazy because that day I did so much stuff, and I could have recorded on my phone, yes, throughout this whole 3 months, but every time that I went to record off my phone, the content just didn't hit how I wanted it to. Like it wasn't something that I wanted to show y'all. I felt like the quality and like the effort that I put into recording, it wasn't good enough, so I just didn't post any of the videos, like anything. I was supposed to do all this stuff, and y'all, I'm sorry I didn't do it because the video footage that I got was just terrible in my eyes. Like I didn't like it, so I didn't upload it. So then I'm like, all right, so at first I'm like, dang, I was scared that I broke my camera, y'all. Like I really felt bad, like I broke the camera. So I'm like, okay, well, let me try to pop the lens back in place and maybe like I'll be okay. So that didn't work out. I told my dad, I was like, yeah, I dropped my camera, the lens is like popped out of place, can you just pop it in place and then it should be cool. So y'all, after like a day or two or something, my dad was like working on it, whatever, and he got it to pop back in place. So I'm like, all right, cool, like my camera should work now. So when I went to go turn on the camera, y'all, the lens was like jammed. Like I like really broke the camera. Like I didn't even drop it from a far drop. Like it literally just slipped out my hand, but the way it fell, that's what broke the camera. So y'all, I looked up, so then me and my mom had to sit down talk. We were talking about camera places to find to see if they do camera repairs, this and the third. So I was like, all right, cool, we're gonna figure all this out and just, you know, take my camera to somebody that can fix my camera for me. Okay, so I took my camera to 2 places, y'all. The first place I took was like 20 minutes from my house, and this, I don't know why I took it to a place that was farther, but y'all, I took it to this camera place that was 20 minutes away, right? So I go there, and I'm telling the man, he was like, yeah, I have some buddies that can fix this for you, da da da. We're just going to pay a shipment fee and I'll ship it out for you. I'll call you when I have an estimate date, this and the third, this and the third. So I'm like, okay, or like, all right. So y'all, they just kept going by, kept going by, kept going by. I'm not hearing anything back from him. He's not calling. It's just really unprofessional. He's not giving me no updates about the camera. It was just kind of like iffy. Like the vibes was weird. Like it was so unprofessional. It was such a waste of my time. It was terrible, right y'all? So y'all, this man told me, he was like, it should take about 2 weeks. And y'all, my dad came with me when I dropped the camera off. So don't think, oh, because you're a girl, he was playing. No, my father came with me, so he was there while the man was saying everything. And my dad was like, okay, this and this and this. He said it should take about 2 weeks. He'll get an estimate date, and then I'll pay, like, he'll tell me how much the amount's going to cost for me to get the camera fixed, this and the third, da, da, da. So 2 weeks basically turned into 2 months. The man just kept not giving me updates, kept not doing this, kept not doing that. So I'm like, okay, everybody's getting frustrated at this point. Once that happened, went up to the place, my mom called him. She told him to ship the camera back. Y'all, the man gonna ship my camera to Chicago to get it fixed. So he ships it out of state to Chicago. Mind you, I'm in Pennsylvania. He ships it to Chicago. So my mom was like, no, ship it back, da da da. You keep telling us that you have you're gonna call us with updates, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're not doing nothing, so ship it back. So my mom was telling him like, yeah, like we not on that, send my stuff back. So boom, he sent my stuff back. Then he calls me one of the days. He calls me and he told me that my camera has arrived back to the shop. And I was like, all right, cool. He said you can come pick it up whatever you want. So y'all, go in the shop, I pick up the camera. He was like, yeah, sorry, we couldn't fix it, da da da. I said, yeah, it's cool. Took my camera, got in the car, left, because you just wasted my time, you feel me? But y'all, he didn't get no money out of me because he paid for the shipping fee for it to get shipped out, but then my mom told him to ship it back. So no money came out of my pocket towards him, which is a good thing, because he just was a ball of a waste of time. Like, he was no help. And y'all, if I sound a little weird, I have a little cold, but it's not COVID, it's not nothing crazy, it's just a little cold. Back on track. So that happened. So then me and mom, we've called up other places. Then we found a place that's like 10 minutes from my house, half the distance from my house. So y'all, I called a place and they said, yeah, we could look at it for you. I drive up there, I bring them my camera, and they was like, yeah, we can fix this for you, da da da. So she was saying, I was explaining to her like what happened to my camera. I dropped it, Dylan, and she was like, okay, well, maybe I could pop it back in place, like basically like she could like fix it. But the way it was, she said it wasn't fixable. So I was like, all right, cool. She said we're gonna send it out to Canon, the actual company of the camera, and she said we're gonna have them fix it and look at it for you and like get it fixed. We'll call you with a estimate price, estimate date. Mind y'all, that was last week she said that. I got my camera back today, but basically they left me a voicemail and they said that Canon can't fix like the problem that I had. Like, it was unfixable. So what they did was they sent me a refurbished camera, meaning they sent me a camera that they say refurbished. It's like, okay, so let's say you buy a refurbished iPad. It's an iPad that's not brand new, but it's like nothing wrong with it. It's just refurbished, like somebody owned it before. That's what I'm thinking. So basically they sent me a refurbished camera. This is not the original camera I had first got. Like when I first got it, this is a different camera, but it's the same G7X Mark II. It's just not the exact one that I personally had, you know. But it looks the same, works the same, looks brand new, came with all new stuff. Like, it was A1. The only thing was, y'all, I had to pay $400 to get it. But my mom went ahead for me, so shout out to her, shout out to you, Dukes, you watching this. I just had to pay $400, really $200, but $400 because she went ahead for me because she's just a darling. And yeah, I got my camera back. So y'all, that's basically where I've been. The camera story. So y'all, I brought it to this man 20 minutes away. He kept it for like 2 months, didn't do nothing at all. 0 out of 10, highly don't recommend. And yeah, I'm not going to say too much because he's irrelevant to me, but yeah. But then took it to a place that's half the distance, 10 minutes away, and they fixed it. They got me an estimate date, estimate price like this. Got my camera literally the following week. Like, it's literally been one, not even, well, I don't remember what day last week I brought it, but it was some day last week. It's literally the next week, so it's been a week for it done. I'm back on my usual stuff. I'm just thinking to myself, if I would have done this 2 months ago, I would have never went MIA for that long. but I wasn't really thinking. The man just kept kind of telling me stuff that kept going in one ear, one out the other. Like, it was just kind of a lot of BS. So that's what happened with that man. Then it got so crazy because the second place I brought it to, they had Canon cameras in there. They had all the up-to-date new cameras. They had ring lights, SD cards. They had everything a YouTuber or a photographer or whatever you do that involves having a camera, everything you need, literally everything. And they're like fast paced. Like, I rate them 5-star. And then the other man, he didn't have nothing but old antique cameras in there. It was kind of like dull and dusty in there. Y'all, I don't know what my brain was going through when I did that. I swear when I looked it up, I didn't see the camera place that I brought it to until after the fact that I went for a second look. You feel me? That's basically where I've been, what happened. Now I'm back. But y'all, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. So today's Thursday. I'm definitely gonna get this video to y'all either tonight or tomorrow. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you turn on the post notification bell to stay notified. See y'all later. Thank you for watching. I'm out. Y'all remember that? Yeah.
Oh.